by the Arizona forwards on that scrum. We're going to have another scrum down. The next 10 minutes of live action are brought to you by Atlas Chiropractic. We're in it for life.
Well, U of A has the man advantage in the scrum with Pask on the sideline in the sin bin. Colorado just got to get it in and out quickly here. Get it out to this back line. Try to see if they can do some damage out wide. There you see the flank go to the number 8 position. That was a better play.
And ends up in Brennan's hand. Now.
Timing there, buddy, timing. Leave the ball! That's good!
Tiberia with a steal. Nice play that time defensively.
Leave him!
And a good kick into space there from Brett Moore, the halfback. Chris Martin's going to have to trail back into his own quarter to field this. A little knock on there by the look of it.
Referee said no knock on. I think he missed that one.
Yeah.
Goal and ball's out.
So the Buffaloes keep possession.
Off him.
So number 6, the flanker. Now it comes wide. That's Brennan to his inside center. Stephen DeMars takes the tackle. Buffaloes keep possession. Isolated out wide here. He's going to need some support. The ball's come loose. It's knocked back, though, so the Buffaloes maintain possession.
Nice big hit by the Wildcats.
They stick on the short side, working down that sideline. Looks like a little knock on there, though.
I think it went into touch.
Wasn't sure.
Flag is up.
When it was over here.
You know, and Ray, just looking at the Buffaloes, and when we saw them earlier against Glendale, it seemed like there was a lot more action there, a little bit more livelier in that Glendale match. It seemed like a lot of guys standing flat-footed today, and really, they just got to get their heads into this game because right now it's been all Arizona.
Yeah, pretty much anything the Buffaloes have tried to do offensively here, the Arizona Wildcats have had the defensive answers.
Numbers black.
As they might say across the pond, the Buffaloes aren't asking the right questions. Good leap there. Now it comes back Arizona. Up through the center, that's Moxon.
Yeah, good strong runner, Moxon.
It's gone forward, though. Got an advantage being played here. Let's see what the Buffaloes can do with it.
Well, Arizona quickly reorganizes. They had a little bit of an advantage out here.
Good little kick there through. That's got good speed on it. Oh, Martin just couldn't regather the ball on the chase through.
Nothing will happen there, guys. Relax.
We're going to come back for the scrum. And Tommy Pask is going to come back into the game. And we got a replacement here for the University of Arizona. The try scorer, Sean Devine, has been replaced. Tommy Pask is back in, so we have two sides at full strength. David Rader.
It looks like, I think not Chris Martin, looks like Tim Curtis, number 14, little gimpy getting up. He's going to leave the game. So we're going to have another replacement here for the Buffaloes.
Here we go. Backs are flat, fellas. Crouch, touch, pause, gauge.
Looks like Matt Coughlin for U of A has come in the lineup, number 18. He's going to loose head prop, replacing that try score Sean Devine. Let's see if U of A can clear yet. Well, they brought it back.
Kept it in play. Good chase on.
And here's what Arizona's done really well today. They've really, when they put the kick downfield, they had 3 or 4 guys in defense pursuing.
And another great turnover there from Arizona.
Let it go here, 16 black.
Some good work going on there. Looks like some counter-rucking, Brian.
And I think the Buffalo came away with it, but Sean O'Sullivan quickly there for Arizona. But again,
Brennan with the kick.
Defense perfectly by U of A.
On the far wing. Popped up, though.
He's in front of the player, I thought. Referee said play on, no knock-on call. Looked like it came off the U of A player.
Referee touch judge are going to make sure on this.
Let's go. 9 red.
I saw it.
You saw it?
I saw it. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Red ball. Watch your timing. Watch your gait. Watch your timing on the hits. When the hit is over, you let him go. I had it, 9. I had it. We got a red line out.
Joe Zevin doing the work on the run. one thing about Zevendo today, Brian, he's been very clear on his calls.
Well, here's Tiberio after he takes the ball and goes into touch, just a little chip over or under. Goes bundle of touch, yeah, and then you saw the hip being thrown by Colorado player. And there's another steal in the line out, looks like, for the Buffaloes. Again, trying to muster any kind of attack. They're few and far between when they put any kind of... We saw one movement early in the game when they had about 8 or 9 balls that kept coming back, 8 or 9 multi-phase play, but that was about it from the CU side.
Right, Arizona with the chip kick through. That was the number 10 Fisher. Played it on though. Referee wasn't going to have any of that as a late hit. So it comes back.
No, that's fine.
That was in the hands of Dominic Gazer, the fullback. Big kick. That looks like a very useful kick. And the Buffaloes are going to go quick. Loose pass there from Brennan. Finds the hands of Luke Larman.
And look at the defense by Arizona. 3 guys perfectly positioned, trusted one another. Outstanding defense by Arizona. Good pressure.
And they prepared very well on the flanks. They knew that they had to cover the sidelines because of the speed, but that's the replacement. That was the hooker, Sergei Pittman, with the turnover there. Loose pass, unfortunately, breaks that up for Arizona. Buffaloes get possession. Kick for touch from Brennan. Will not find touch. Play on. Arizona attacks. That's the fullback Gazer. He's got the man out wide. Number 11, Carl Jensen. The ball goes to ground. That's where that series will end.
Yeah, Sergei Pittman with a nice steal for the Arizona Wildcats, but just couldn't get that last pass off a little bit too hard, possibly. Let's see if we can see Sergei with a steal.
12, thank you. Whatever.
But perfectly picked up. And then the little pass, just a little bit too hard maybe on that pass. Pressure continues to be put on the Buffaloes, though. It's always been in their area.
Squeeze, boys. Flat.
Getting right about their own 22-meter line. Not been able to muster any kind of attack.
They've played the whole game pretty much in their half of the field as well. So Arizona have had pretty much total dominance in this game. As we see Brennan show the ball, took the tackle.
No, 7, get out of there.
Another thing Arizona has done, they made their one-up tackles. I mean, very rarely has a Colorado Buffalo slipped past an Arizona defender.
And you know, the same could be said of the Buffaloes. They've only scored 2 tries, Arizona, pretty much one off the tap, one off a turnover. So their up-front defense has been good as well. It's just they haven't played enough of the game in Arizona's half.
Yeah, all the opportunities come Arizona's way.
The Buffaloes keep hammering it up. This red line of defense has been very strong. Loose though. The Buffaloes do maintain possession.
Control on those hits, baby. Control. Ball's out.
He goes out. That's Lewis.
Ooh. Referee said play on. No late hit. No, I guess he is going to call him.
Captain, black option. Kick or kick. Kick up.
Yeah, we're going to have the kick up for the late hit.
Instruction after the kick.
Yeah, I'm curious what he's going to call. There was a couple of Arizona players that came down on Brennan. I'm not sure if you can call late hit or dangerous play. There was no wrap made.
Trevor Brennan, the young true freshman from just in the neighborhood here, Cherry Creek, Colorado, 18 years old. And he's having to fill those boots of Charlie Uema. He's just pretty much shuffling the ball along to his outside players and kicking for touch and kicking positionally when he needs to. He hasn't made many mistakes, though. He's been very sound.
Yeah, I think if you limit the role of the freshman player, I mean, I think that's the right thing. And the Buffaloes, we really haven't talked about how much they miss Charlie Uema. When they played Glendale earlier this year, he is a good, legitimate playmaker, worked well with his backs, not only distributed, probed well, knew when to kick, knew when to run. And I think the Buffaloes are really missing Charlie today.
Yeah, his leadership has been very important for the Buffaloes in their fall season and the success they've had. And the broken hand last weekend really, it'll put him out of commission, but they've only got one more game really in the fall here, so they'll be okay.